Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, and I'm back for another iOS accessible game spotlight video, blind accessible game. It is called Art of Fauna, and you think, oh, it's got art in the thing. Well, it's not going to be accessible. Actually, it is. It's kind of an interesting little game. I don't even remember if it was AppleVis or where I heard about this one, but it there was a game that kind of had a similar mechanic, and I don't remember what it was called. But basically, you are given these different facts about like nature, and these phrases. They're broken up in different orders, and you have to place them in order to basically make a little sentence or paragraph so that it makes sense. And then when you do, you will get kind of a picture of whatever they're talking about, a bird, a tree, whatever, whatever it might happen to be. So it's kind of got a little educational thing to it. This might be a pretty good thing. This would actually be a pretty good educational thing to teach blind students, both how to use VoiceOver, um, you know, especially younger students, teaching them about like thinking about how to reorder and how to word phrases and sentences and stuff. But then also, just getting some facts and learning about animals and nature and whatever. I've done only about maybe 3 or 4 of these puzzles, so let's just go in.
Art of Fauna.
Art of Fauna.
Art of Fauna game overlay game mode.
And here we are. We are in again, we're using a dark theme. And we have our thing of text in the upper left-hand corner.
G, F, North F, pause, button.
Okay, so let's pause.
Pause, Art of Fauna.
And when I
button.
pause...
Welcome to Fauna. 2 out of 10 solved.
So, well, no, I know I solved more than 2, I thought.
Okavango Delta locked, button.
So, again, you have these different tiers. So we got some Delta stuff.
Scandinavian Tiger locked, button.
Okay, Scandinavian Tiger.
Page 2 of 3, button. On Rainforest locked, button. Big Sur locked, button. Eastern Australian Forest locked, button. Page 3, Eastern Australian Forest Echoes of Extinction locked, button.
Okay. So you see
Page
kind of
1 of
what
3.
some of these categories might be about. And let's go to Settings.
Settings, button. Settings, back button. Unlock puzzles.
Okay, so...
Accessibility, button. Sounds and haptics, notifications, button. App icon, button. Save data, button. Join the Friends of Fauna, giving back, button. Merch, button. What's new, button. Contact me, button. Follow me, button. Newsletter, button. Rate the app, button. Page 1 of 3. Sounds and haptics, accessibility,
Of
button.
course we're going into
Heading.
accessibility.
Simplified language, switch button, off. Animal text use shorter sentences and simpler words. Double tap to toggle setting.
Okay, so you could use shorter, again, if you're teaching younger students, this would be good for them.
Phobia, turn off pictures of animals that scare or upset you, button.
Okay, so, a lot of people like arachnophobia, that kind of a thing. So that's not a bad thing to have in there.
Phobia, voiceover, button.
VoiceOver.
Color theme, button. VoiceOver,
And let's do
button.
VoiceOver here.
Heading. Additional labels on puzzle tiles, switch button, on. These will be single characters read out in addition to the actual text. This makes it easier to find tiles again without having VoiceOver read out the entire text. Double tap to toggle setting.
Oh, okay.
Selected. Red text of move tile first, button.
Red
text of move tile last, button. Selected. Red text of move tile first, button.
Okay.
Red text of move tile last.
What?
Reading the text of the move tile first will make it sound more natural, but lead to much more repetitions of the text.
Yeah, so again, I like that. They customize, so like how much do you want to hear? Once you kind of get what your phrases are, you don't have to sit and listen to the whole thing over and over while you're rearranging. I'm going to leave it at default so you can just kind of hear how the game is originally set up to be played.
Color theme, button.
Yeah, color theme here.
System, button. Light, button.
New light.
Dark, button.
We got dark.
Selected, black.
And
button.
black. So the dark just kind of does shades of gray, whereas you have gray and actual black on the black one.
Custom, button.
And you can do a custom even. So if you want like a certain other different color scheme, you can do that. So
Color
very
theme.
blind and low vision accessible.
Selected, default, open dyslexic, button. Selected, default, button. Open dyslexic, Lexend, button. Atkinson Hyperledger.
And we
button.
have some font options. So dyslexic fonts and, cleaner type fonts if you're playing this visually. So there you go.
App icon, button. Notifications, sounds and haptics. Button.
Sounds and haptics.
Heading, background music, switch button, on. Sound effects. Switch button. On. Simpler gameplay sound effects. Switch button. Off. Exchange the progressive sound effects while playing for simpler ones. Double tap to toggle setting. Haptics. Switch button. On. Double tap to toggle setting.
Straightforward.
Sounds
And
and haptics.
you know, again, I kind of like that you have like just the birds chirping. It kind of has the setting. You know, it uses the setting of the types of puzzles that you're looking at. So, I mean,
Contents.
those are your
Heading.
basic settings. Let's
Welcome
go
to
into
fauna.
the word here.
Welcome to fauna.
Fauna.
Started a white logo on a gray background. Started puzzle button. A white logo on a gray background.
So yeah, the
Double
two
tap to
on
continue.
top.
Started puzzle. Button.
Maybe I didn't
Started
save
puzzle. A white logo on a gray background. K.
the
Bird found across
third
Europe,
one.
Asia.
All right, so let's go ahead and read from the top here.
A. Their call is OPOPOP from movable.
What
B.
the hell?
A. Their call is OPOPOP from movable.
Oh, okay,
Double
their
tap to
call is
start moving.
okay. I get it.
B. Tit with black, a long, curved, movable. C. Larva, which they dig out of the ground with their beaks. D. Which their name was derived, movable. E. Striking crest of orange feathers, movable. F. North Africa. It is known for its movable. G. In tree holes or crevices in walls. H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful, movable. Double tap to start moving. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and movable. J. Beak and black and white wings, movable. K. Bird found across Europe, Asia, and movable.
Oh boy, there's a
Double tap
lot
to start
here.
moving.
Okay, so
J.
first,
E. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful.
that's going to
movable.
be number one.
Double
Let's
tap to
get that
start
at
moving.
top.
H. The Eurasian. Put the tile back. Insert in front of A.
And I'm just
New
flicking,
text.
so
The
we'll
Eura- insert in front
put
of
it
A.
there.
New H. H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful, movable.
So
Double tap to start
the
moving.
is a
H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful, movable.
it's a
Double tap to
colorful.
start moving. A. Their call is OPOP. B. Tit with black. C. Larva, which they D. Which their name was derived. E. Striking crest of F. North Africa. G. In tree holes or crevices. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and J. Beak and black and white wings. K. Bird found across Europe, Asia,
Bird.
and K. Bird. K. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. New text. Insert in front of A. In H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and movable.
And you
Double
know
tap
you're
to start
getting it
moving.
right because when I flick left and right, now I put the first two lines there, it will actually combine them. So now those two are not separate lines anymore because, oh, hey, I actually got them right. So now it's literally just like, let's read that first two lines together.
H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and movable. Double tap to
Okay,
start
and
moving.
okay, I remember there was one that started with Africa, so let's find the Africa one.
A. They're called B. Tit with C. Larva, which they D. Which their name was E. Striking crest of F. North Africa. G.
Yep.
F. North Africa. It is known for F. Insert in front of E. Insert in front of B. New text. Insert in front of B. F. B. F. A. Their call is OPOP. H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found.
What?
A. F. North Africa. It is known for its F.
Oh, I gotta
North Af-
go.
Insert in front of A. New text. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. New H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its movable.
It is
Double
known
tap to start
for
moving.
its.
A. Their call is OPOP.
No.
B. Tit with black, a long curve. C. Larva, which they dig out of the ground. D. Which their name was derived. E. Striking crest of orange feathers, movable. Double
It
tap to
could
start
be
moving.
that.
G. In tree holes or crevices in walls, movable. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and movable.
I think it might
G.
be.
E. Striking crest of orange feathers, movable. E. Striking crest. Put the tile. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. In H. A. Their call
Did
is
I get
H.
it right?
The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers, movable.
Yep.
Double tap to
Okay.
start moving. Paw. H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers, movable. Double tap to start moving.
Movable.
A. Their call is OPOPO. B. Tit with black, a long, curved, movable. Double tap to start moving. C. Larva, which they dig out of the D. Which their name was derived.
Movable.
G. In tree holes or crevices in walls. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and J. Beak and black and white wings, movable. Double tap to start moving.
Would it be that one or?
Put insert in front. Insert in front. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. Insert in front. J. Beak and black and white wings.
No,
Movable.
it
A.
would
Their call is
be.
OP. B. Tit with black, a long, curved, movable. Double tap. A. J. Beak and
Let's
H.
see.
The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers, movable. Double tap to start moving.
So we're gonna keep that at top.
J. Beak and H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers, movable. Double tap to start. J. Beak and black and white wings, movable. A. Their call is OPOPOP from movable. Double tap to
Okay, I
start moving.
wonder if.
A.
Because we're doing a new
Insert in front of
sentence.
J. Insert in front of J. Insert in front. Insert H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers, movable. Double tap to start
Okay,
moving.
it's not that.
A. Their J. Beak and black and white wings, movable. Double tap. B. Tit with black, a long, curved, movable. C. Larva, which they dig out of the D. Which their name was derived, movable. Double tap to start moving. G. In tree holes or crevices in walls, movable. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and movable. Double tap to I. Who push
Do I start with...
Who put the tile back. Insert in front of G. Insert in front of insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. Insert in I. Who push feet H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers, movable. Double tap to start moving.
So clearly we haven't figured out, because it seems like that's the end of a sentence. And like I said, all I'm doing is I'm double tapping when I'm on the line that I want to move. And then I just flick left and right, and then I double tap when I say insert before whatever. And it's really just swiping and double tapping is how you do this. So
H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers, movable. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and movable. A. Their call is OOP. J.
no.
Beak and black and white wings, movable. B. Tip with black, a long, curved, movable. C. Larva, which they dig out. D. Which their name was derived, movable. G. In tree holes or crevices in walls, movable. Double tap to start moving. D. Which their name was derived, movable. Double tap to start. D. Which
I just want to see.
Insert in front. Insert in front of I. New text. Which insert in front of A. Insert in front of I. Insert in front of I. H. D. Which the H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers, movable. Double tap to start move. D. Which their I. Hoopoes feed on insects and D. Which their name was derived, movable.
Okay.
Double tap to start moving. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and movable. Double tap to start moving. A. Their call is I. Hoopoes feed on insects and A. Their call is
I think
D. Which their name was derived, movable. D. Which they put the tile. Insert in front of J. Insert in front of J. Insert in front of B. Insert in front of B. Insert in front. C. Larva. B. Tip with black, along. D. Which their name was derived. J. Beak and black and white wings. Move. A. Their call is OOP. J. B. D. Which their name was D. Which their D. Which put insert in front of J. Insert in front of J.
There we go.
I. Who. A. Their call is OOP. From which their name was derived. Movable.
So I got another sentence pieced together.
A. Their call is OOP. From which their name was derived. Movable. J. Beak and black and white wings. A. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and movable.
Hoopoes feed on insects and
H. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia. A. Their I. Hoopoes feed on insects and movable. A. J. Beak and black and white wings. B. Tip with black, along. C. Larva, which they dig out of the ground with their beaks. C. Larva, which put the tile back. Insert in front. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of I. Insert in front of I. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. Insert in I. H. The I. Hoopoes feed on insects and larvae, which they dig out of the ground with their beaks. They nest in tree holes or crevices in walls. Their call is OOP, from which their name was derived. Movable. J. Beak and black and white wings. Movable. B. Tip with black, a long, curved, movable. Double tap to start moving.
oh, weird.
J. Beak and black and white wings. Movable. I. Hoopoes feed on insects and larvae, which they dig out of the ground with their beaks. They nest in tree holes or crevices in walls. Their call is OOP, from which their name was derived.
So we've got that paragraph, and there's two more I got to rearrange.
B. Tip. J. Beak and black and white wings. Movable. Double B. Tip with black, a long, curved, movable. Double tap to start moving.
So let's...
B. Tip. Put insert in front of J. Insert in front of J. B. Tip with black, a long, curved beak and black and white wings. Movable.
Let's copy that or move this.
Insert in front of I. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of I. Insert in front of I.
There we go.
Eurasian hoopoe, wrap-ups. Eurasian hoopoe, wrap-ups.
So now we get the card or the picture.
Description button. Image. Text background black. The Eurasian hoopoe is a colorful bird found across Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It is known for its striking crest of orange feathers tipped with black, a long, curved beak, and black and white wings. Hoopoes feed on insects and larvae, which they dig out of the ground with their beaks. They nest in tree holes or crevices in walls. Their call is OOP, from which their name was derived.
So there you go. That's the text that we had pieced together on the back of the card.
Class, bird. IUCN status, least concern. Image, button. Next, button. Next.
Okay.
B.
And now we're just brought to the next puzzle. Now we have 3 of 10 of this set. We'll do one more puzzle and then we'll call it. I mean, again, it's a very straightforward game, but again, if you want to learn a few facts, just kind of chill and play kind of an interactive, I don't know if I would call it like not really a trivia, but like a informational, kind of educational little game thingy. This is kind of neat.
A. Black and white striped tail. These.
Okay, this is our first one.
A. Black and white striped tail.
Black and white striped tail.
A. Black and white striped tail. These. Movable. B. Native to Madagascar, the red-tailed. Movable. Double tap to start.
I think
moving.
this one might
B.
be the first.
B. Put the tile. Insert in front of A. Insert in front of A. Insert B. A. B. Native to Madagascar, the red-tailed. Movable. Double tap to A. C. Rarity in the animal kingdom. Known. Movable. D. Lemur is easily recognized by its long, movable. E. Troops and are led by females. A. Movable. F. Established dominance. Despite G. Endangered in the wild due to habitat loss and hunting. Movable. H. Social animals live in groups or movable. Double tap to start moving. G. Endangered in the wild due to habitat.
Curious.
Words. Characters. Cap G. Colon. Space.
Okay, so
G. Endangered in cap G. Colon. Space. E. N. D. Delta.
I wanted to see if that was capital because you could start a sentence. You don't have to start, with lemur or whatever animal they're talking about. You could start with a phrase, so it's reading capital letters helps.
H. Social animals live in groups or movable. I. One of the most popular lemur species in zoos. Ring-tailed lemurs are movable. J. For their stink fights, males will waft scent mark tails at each other to movable. J. For their stink fights, males will waft scent mark tails at each other to movable. I. One of the most popular lemur species in zoos. Ring-tailed lemurs are movable. Double tap H. Social animals live in groups or movable. G. Endangered in the wild due to habitat loss and hunting. Movable. F. Established dominance. Despite being movable. Double tap to start.
Okay, I think this will go
F.
At the end.
Insert after of J. New text. Insert after of J. J. For their stink fights, males will waft scent mark tails at each other to establish dominance. Despite being movable.
Okay, despite being...
I. One of the most popular lemur species in zoos. Ring-tailed lemurs are movable. Double tap to start moving.
Would that work?
I. Insert after of J. Insert after of J. J. For their stink fights, males will waft scent mark tails at each other to establish dominance. Despite being one of the most popular lemur species in zoos, ring-tailed lemurs are movable. Double tap to start moving.
R.
H. Social animals live in groups. Or G. Endangered in the wild due to habitat loss and hunting.
I bet you it's that one.
G. Put the tile. Insert after of J. Insert after of J. Insert after of J. J. For their stink fights, males will waft scent mark tails at each other to establish dominance. Despite being one of the most popular lemur species in zoos, ring-tailed lemurs are endangered in the wild due to habitat loss and hunting.
Okay, so we're kind of working a little out of order this time. So you see, you don't have to start from the top. If you find a phrase or two that seems to fit together, you can work from that and then just go, oh, okay, that now the train of thought is sort of taking on its own, taking on what it's supposed to.
H. Social animals live in groups or movable. Double tap to start.
So moving. I wonder if this goes top.
H. Social H. Social H.
Quit
social
it.
Animals, put the tile back. Insert in front of E. Insert in front of it. Insert in front of B. Insert in front of B. Insert in front of B. A. B. Native H. Social animals live in groups or movable. Double tap to start. B. Native to Madagascar. The ringtail. A. Black and white striped tail. These. C. Rarity in the animal kingdom. Known. Movable. Double D. Lemur is easily recognized by its long. Movable. Double E. Troops and are led by females. A. Movable. J. For their stink fights, males will waft scent mark tails at each other to establish dominance. Despite being one of the most popular lemur species in zoos, ring-tailed lemurs are endangered in the wild due to habitat loss and hunting. Movable.
So that's a complete phrase, but we're missing...
J. For their stink fights, males will E. Troops and are led by females. A. Movable. D. Lemur is easily recognized by its long. Movable. Double tap to start. C. Rarity in the animal kingdom. Known. Movable. Double tap to start moving. C. Rarity.
I wonder
insert
if...
Insert after of J. Insert in front of J. Insert in front of J. E. Troops and are led by females. A rarity in the animal kingdom. Known for their stink fights. Males will...
Yep,
D.
so we got that
E.
piece.
D. Lemur is easily recognized. E. Troops and are led by females.
Troops.
D. Lemur is easily recognized by its long. Movable.
No.
Double tap. A. Black and white striped tail. These. Movable. Double tap to... B. Native to Madagascar. The ring-tailed. Movable. Double tap to start moving.
Okay, so that's probably the top one.
B. Put the insert in front of H. Insert in front of H. B. Pause. Button. B. Native to Madagascar. The ring-tailed. Movable. Double H. Social animals live.
Lemur.
A. Black and white striped tail. These. D. Lemur is easily recognized by its long. D. Lemur.
Here we go.
Insert in front of H.
Now we're getting
insert
this.
In front of H. Insert B. H. B. Pause. B. Native to Madagascar. The ring-tailed lemur is easily recognized by its long. Movable. Double tap H. Social animals
tail.
live. A. Black and white striped tail. These. A.
There we go.
Insert in front of H. Insert in front
Boom.
of H.
Doing it. Okay.
Ricotta.
Now we got our picture.
Description. Button.
Let's go with our
Image.
description here.
Text background black. Native to Madagascar, the ring-tailed lemur is easily recognized by its long, black and white striped tail. These social animals live in groups, or troops, and are led by females, a rarity in the animal kingdom. Known for their stink fights, males will waft scent mark tails at each other to establish dominance. Despite being one of the most popular lemur species in zoos, ring-tailed lemurs are endangered in the wild due to habitat loss and hunting.
Okay, well there you go. We got this nice couple of complex sentences to make our big paragraph on the back of our card here. And there's really not much else to say, rearrange your words and or your phrases and sentences and learn some facts about places around the world and animals and nature and all that kind of stuff. So that is Art of Fauna. Nice little chill game. You can pick it up on the App Store. I forget if it's free or if it's a couple of bucks, but either way, Very VoiceOver accessible, very low vision friendly, and yeah, something a little bit different. Give it a shot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. You can follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Blue Sky at Illegally Cited, illegally-cited.com, and of course, right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.